Good morning, everybody. Random Canuck here. Just about ready to head south to Medicine Hat. So Sarah and I are going to take a little bit of an alternate route because the main roads that we would take, which are back roads, which are actually really nice and pretty to look at in the summer, aren't so nice and pretty to look at today. So they're not really, really bad, but to avoid any possible incidents, we're just going to take, head towards Calgary and then head east towards, or southeast towards Medicine Hat that way. Roads are all good that way, but cannot start a road trip without my McDonald's and my all-time favorite, my sausage McMuffin with no egg because their eggs are gross, and my hash brown. So anyways, looking forward to today. Hopefully there's no travel issues, but we will see what happens. We will catch up with you guys as we get closer to Medicine Hat. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you later. Well, surprise, everyone. Random Canuck has found the home of the Brooks Bandits on my trip here. Sarah and I just stopped in to check out this place, and it's a nice arena. Brooks is definitely one of the better teams in the AJHL. And so I just thought I would check it out and see what it's like. So I'll try and go in and see what happens. Oh, would you look at that? I'm actually inside this place. What a beautiful arena. Holy crap. Wow. Unreal. This is really neat. Wow. This is really impressive. This is really, really impressive. Really, really impressive for an AJHL arena. Wow. This is unreal. Pretty cool. Unreal. Okay, so I made my way to center ice. This is an absolute incredible arena. I was just talking to an older gentleman by the name of Rudy, and this is about a $20,000 or $20 million arena. I'm not sure. It holds about 17,000 people, and fans were able to choose the seating and these red rails and everything like that. So this is where Cale Makar played junior hockey, and I can totally 100% see why the Brooks Bandits are who they are and why they are such a great organization. Like all these banners hanging up here. I think that's Curtis Glencross's banner. I don't know who that Crosby is. It's definitely not Sidney Crosby. But yeah, these box seating, like look at these box seats. It's like a bar, massive scoreboard. Like this is just unbelievable. And there's Sarah sitting way over there. But let's go take a look at this. We had time to kill. That's why we're here. So we can't check into our hotel in Medicine Hat till at least 3 o'clock. We'll have to get going right away, but this is just a beautiful arena. It looks like they had another team by the name of the Brooks Blackhawks, which is a senior A team. But man, oh man, this is just amazing. I can't believe I'm actually in here. All the banners, their most recent championship, 2022. Like they're just an amazing team. Brooks Minor. Let's see what's over here. This is the Brooks Brooks Minor Hockey. Brooks Minor Hockey. Yeah, Senior A. Looks like it only goes up to about 2010, 2011. Ranchland Hockey League. Okay, which would make sense. Badlands Longhorns. Good Lord. This is unbelievable. Absolute unbelievable. Very, very cool. Anyways, this is really neat. Do not stand here. Must be, the Zamboni goes through that way. Anyways, this is the home of the Brooks Bandits. One of the best, if not the best program in all of the Alberta Junior Hockey League. I think the only other one up there would probably be Okotoks. Grand Prairie is pretty good too. But anyways, we'll catch up with you guys later. Oh yeah, like this is the only, like I said, the only other arena that is even remotely close to this is Estevan. Now my girlfriend, she was from Grand Prairie, yeah, where the Storm play, and she said it's pretty big too.
You can walk up through there. You okay?
No, I got a bad leg.
Okay.
If I go down,
Otherwise, you can go around before you run.
yeah, it's close.
Wow. Well, that was really cool. I want to give a shout out to Rudy, the caretaker of this arena, for giving me a tour. I couldn't really take too many videos, so they have a beautiful facility here in Brooks. I saw some of the players and talked to a couple of them. Yeah, this is a very, very excellent program they got here in Brooks. So if you're a young hockey player watching this video or looking at your options, Brooks, come to Brooks. They'll definitely take care of you. They got an incredible dry land training facility, gym. I mean, they do have some older parts of an arena. You know, don't get me wrong, it's not a Rogers Place or anything, but you know what? This is really incredible. I'll have to come back here again eventually. But again, a shout out to Rudy for giving me a tour of this beautiful arena. And we're off to Medicine Hat now. We'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, we are at one of my favorite restaurants in Medicine Hat. It's called Skinny's. It's a barbecue, Southern Alberta barbecue place. And oh, I can just tell the smell is beautiful already. There is the hotel that Sarah and I are staying at. And over there is where the game will take place, Co-op Place, home of the Medicine Hat Tigers. We got a reservation here at Skinny's for 4 o'clock because it is going to be so busy. There's a few Regina fans and everything we already saw at the hotel, Tigers fans. You can see that the parking lot is pretty empty still, so right after eating here at Skinny's, we are going to head right to the arena when the doors open at 5:30. So let's go in and check out Skinny's. We'll catch up with you later. Okay, here we go. We got the menu here at Skinny's. I think this is a little bit of a smaller menu from before, but they all look so good. I hope they have ribs this time. That's what I'm hoping. But if not, they definitely have a lot of good choices. So I will let you know what I go with. Oh, ho, ho. Here we go. We got waffle fries. We got the half rack ribs. Last time I came here, they didn't have ribs, so this is the first time I'm having their ribs. And a side of like sausage. Look at that. Oh yeah. And Sarah got herself a little Tex-Mex salad. Looks pretty good.
Smoked chicken.
Smoked chicken. Okay. Well, let's dig into this. Well, that was an excellent pre-game meal here at Skinny's. I highly recommend it if you love smokehouse barbecue food. I had the rib platter kind of thing. You get a half a rack of ribs, another side of meat, and another side, as you can tell from the barbecue sauce on the corner of my lips. But no, highly recommend it. Skinny's. If you're ever in Medicine Hat, come check them out. Excellent staff, very nice waitresses, and the food was phenomenal. So again, Skinny's. Come check it out here in Medicine Hat. Now it's off to the game. Let's go Tigers. It could be just a display.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it could. They could. Okay, I was a little worried. I was like, yeah, because there's some over there too. Alrighty.
It could be just controlling like.
Wow. Wow. What a game in Medicine Hat tonight. I honestly cannot believe it. 7-0 win by the Tigers. They absolutely shut down Connor Bedard. Did not expect that at all. Gavin McKenna gets his first ever career WHL goal. The Tigers just totally out-muscled the Regina Pats tonight. I'm at a loss of words. I was not expecting this. I was expecting more of a close, maybe 1-2 goal win for somebody. I was not expecting a 7-0 rout. I think the key factors were I think that loss last night by Regina to Lethbridge was still bothering them. I think they could be possibly tired from traveling. Medicine Hat, I think, just wanted it more. Andrew Bashaw got four goals, and he didn't even get first star. No offense to Beckett Lanko, the goaltender, who did get first star, but he only had to make like 17 saves or something to get the shutout. But I mean, he made the saves when he had to make them. But I just personally thought Andrew Bashaw should have been first star. Gavin McKenna was third star. That makes sense. First career WHL goal. The atmosphere was wonderful. I loved the game presentation. So did Sarah. I can totally see a difference between Edmonton and smaller market teams. The arena was good, was great. The smell of mini donuts in the air all game long. The people were great. No issues at all. And yes, I did get myself a Medicine Hat Tigers jersey, thanks to my girlfriend Sarah, who really wanted me to get one, so I finally did, and this is the one I wanted. Usually I don't pick out white jerseys, but I just love the white jersey of the Tigers for some odd reason, and I finally have one in my collection. I tried to get video of their store, but there was still quite a bit of people there when I walked around the second time before the game, so I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to make people feel uncomfortable. If you're watching Medicine Hat Tigers, please get your online store back up and running. That would be wonderful. They were fairly low on stock. They only had one style of hat. Sarah did want a hat, but it didn't have the style that she wanted. They had great selection of t-shirts and other things like that. But I can tell, it's popular stuff. People buy it. But they did have lots of jerseys, and I picked this one out. So I got a large instead of a medium, and I'm glad I did because the large fits much better. So now when the Tigers come to Edmonton next week, which I will be going to, I will finally have a jersey to wear. So other thoughts on the game. I could tell the difference in coaching styles. I thought Willie Desjardins for Medicine Hat was a much more vocal coach than, oh dear, I'm drawing a blank. John Paddock for Regina. And now I'm starting to wonder if the players have maybe had enough of him. Maybe starting to tune him out a little bit. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting stretch of the last 6 games for Regina and Medicine Hat. That was at 2 big points grabbed by the Tigers. Regina only getting 1 point in that shootout or in that overtime loss last night in Red Deer. So it's going to probably come down to the final few games. It's going to be interesting to see. Another thing I thought was Medicine Hat, and Sarah noticed this too, Medicine Hat just absolutely outmuscled Regina all game long. I don't think there was a point in the game where Regina felt like they had the more strength per se than Regina, but that's going to be interesting to see when when Medicine Hat comes to Edmonton, because we know what Edmonton's like. Young rebuilding team, not the greatest in the league this year. Lots of younger players. There's probably going to be some pretty big hits and stuff like that at that game too. So anyways, just wanted to give my thoughts on the game. And I really, truly enjoyed tonight, and it was well worth the trip. And I want to thank Sarah for driving me down here and getting the tickets for me so I could see the game. And this was definitely well worth the wait to come back to Medicine Hat and do this. So tomorrow we're going to try and get to the teepee, show you guys the teepee, but I have a strange feeling that because they did have a lot of snow here last night, and because it isn't exactly, like on a major, doesn't have like a major, like it's off the major highway, but I got a funny feeling that we may not be getting in there, but we'll at least try, but I won't be surprised if we don't. But that's not a big deal because we do plan on coming back to this area in the summer, so I will show you in the summer when there's less snow, but we'll try anyways. Anyways, thanks for watching this portion of the video, and Medicine Hat Tigers thumped the Regina Pats tonight 7-0. Andrew Bashaw gets 4 goals. Gavin McKenna gets his first WHL career goal, and Beckett Lankow gets a shutout. Just a whole bunch of goodness on the side of the Tigers tonight. Anyways, I'm off to bed. I'm going to crash, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good sunny morning to you all from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Sarah and I, are just pulling into breakfast at this place called Truckers Restaurant. There was a different place we wanted to go to, but we looked at the reviews and it didn't look that great, so we decided to check this place out instead. So as you can see, it's pretty foggy today, so we're actually not going to go to the teepee today. We're going to come back in the summer because I am coming back here for my birthday in the summer. We're going to go to Red Rock Coulee, and we're going to go to Cypress Hills. So we're just going to stay in Medicine Hat because everything is closer from there. So we'll do the teepee then. Plus it's nicer and I can show you guys around there. It is on my channel as well if you want to check it out. But we're going to come back in the summer. But anyways, let's check out Truckers for breakfast and see what it's like. We'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, here we go. Now this is a menu. It's got like a book of stuff here. Here's their breakfast and their soups and sandwiches, burgers and dogs. Like it's 3 pages. 3 pages worth of menus. That is quite something. So I'm glad we're here. I think I am going to go with probably the Trucker's Platter, something like that, or I'm gonna go with probably a waffle. We will see. Oh boy, here we go. This is the Trucker's Platter. 3 links of sausage, bacon, toast, ham, hash browns, whole bunch of yummy goodness. I am digging into this. Hello again, everyone. Random Canuck here. So Sarah and I got a little curious about this thing. We're back in Brooks. By the way, the breakfast at Truckers was amazing. The staff were really friendly. Highly recommended. We will be going back there again. So I've never seen anything like this before. This is quite interesting. It's an aqueduct. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. So this opened in 1983, and it was designed to carry irrigation water across the valley to the Patricia and Tilly areas. So it is a water type transportation type deal here, and it's that thing, and it goes all the way. It looks like it's chopped up. I'm not too sure how else it goes. Like there's some of it there, and then there's some of it there, and it goes all the way. And it has a few, river in the sky, runs slowly. Aquatic plants, just a fancy name for weeds. So this kind of just tells that there's quite a bit of snow here, so I'm trying not to get my shoes wet. But so this dates back to 1923. Wow. Okay, 74, 79 it took to build. Wow. Crazy. There's the structure and length. Ooh, that's cool. She's a little windy up here, folks. And that's how they built it. That is quite impressive. Wow. Quite impressive. And then they have a little more area down there. It's all closed because of the winter, obviously, but looks like somebody decided to go down there and take a look, but I am not, so my shoes will get soaked. But anyways, beautiful day. Really enjoyed our time in Medicine Hat. We're just stopping in Brooks, and then we'll be heading back home. So anyways, Sarah and I just got curious and wanted to take a look at this. So that's quite the thing. I am going to go back in the car and warm up now. We will see you later. I just moved over a few feet just to give you an idea of what an odd, interesting thing this is. I do not think it is obviously in use anymore, and I could be wrong, but it was basically a way to transport water from a couple of towns from Brooks. So it looks again like it's chopped up because there's one half, and then here's the other half over here that goes for longer ways. Very, very interesting. Quite interesting. Now I just have to walk through this again and not get caught in the snowbank. Oh, it is cold. Hurry up, summer. Hello everyone, Random Canuck here, back home safe and sound from my weekend trip down to Medicine Hat. Had to put the Tigers gear back on, including my new Tigers jersey. I absolutely just love this thing. This Medicine Hat, I'll fully admit, Medicine Hat and Kelowna are like my favorite two jerseys in the league. I love every WHL team, but there are just some that are a little bit ahead of the others. Anyways, I would like to say I had such a great time down in Medicine Hat as part of my 2023 WHL Tour. It was everything I thought it would be, as far as having fun and everything. Did not expect the game result, which is all well and good. But, I was kind of thinking, oh, well, if Medicine Hat wins by a goal or two, or a goal, or if they lose by a goal or two, I'd be, that's fine, but I did not, if I see Connor Bedard score a goal and I get that on video for the channel, that would be cool too. But that didn't happen. The Tigers, as you know, won 7-0 last night. So I'm just about to do some video stuff to get this video and the game video up on the channel. But I want to say thank you to my girlfriend Sarah for taking me to Medicine Hat this weekend, to a place where I love going. I just love Southern Alberta, and it's starting to wear on her too, or not wear. I guess wear is not the right word, but she's starting to like it more too. And to the Tiger fans that I talked to, and stuff, you guys are just phenomenal. Great atmosphere. Love the new arena. Even though I have previously visited it a couple of years ago when it was still called Canelta Center, it's still very pretty and I love it. I hope to be back again, but there are other stops that are on the WHL tour of mine that are going to get a chance to get featured on the channel next. Again, that next stop may be Calgary on the 26th of March when they take on the Edmonton Oil Kings. But we will see. That's still kind of up in the air, but we will see. It's kind of funny. I actually had an interesting thing last night. After the game, Sarah was taking a couple pictures of me by the glass and stuff like that. And I guess somebody who watches this channel came up to me and recognized me and wanted me to sign his jersey. So that was a really cool experience. So I guess that must mean I'm doing something right. So, and that person came, I believe, all the way from the Yukon to watch Gavin McKenna play. So if you're watching this video, it was great to meet you. Thank you for being my first autograph signing. Hopefully it turned out okay. And yeah, I just absolutely had an amazing time. Sarah and I do plan to be back in the area this summer in July for my birthday, but it's going to be more of it's not going to be a sports tour, obviously, with the off season going on. It's going to be more travel related video and taking you out and about in southern Alberta. So I look forward to shooting that, and that'll be happening in late July if all goes well, or if plans don't change. Who knows? That's still a long ways away. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Also, thank you again to the Brooks Bandits franchise. To, I believe the gentleman's name was Rudy, taking me on a not a backstage tour, but a little tour of the Brooks Bandits arena. Sorry, I couldn't get much footage there. There were some things I couldn't videotape, and I had to respect that. But it was still cool to see such a beautiful arena, and I do plan to go back to Brooks to see a game because it is such a beautiful arena and facility. So thank you again to the people of the Brooks Bandits letting me get a little tour. And so I did see some of the players, but they were busy training, so I didn't want to bug them, and I didn't want to videotape them because it was not in a hockey game scenario. So but I can tell just by watching them train why they are the best team in the Alberta Junior Hockey League year after year after year. So anyways, and again to Medicine Hat, love you guys. Love that city and area. And this has been the Random Canuck. Hope you enjoyed this video following me and Sarah along. And we'll talk to you guys again. I guess it's back to work now. Bye for now.